political atmosphere in Ablekuma North is heating up ahead of the parliamentary election rerun in 19 polling stations slated for Friday, July 11, 2025. This comes after the High Court dismissed illegal attempt by the New Patriotic Party to stop the rerun, while residents are energized with campaign activities and community events in full swing, especially from the current administration, that's the National Democratic Congress, which says it is ready for the vote. Well, today, Justice Ali Baba rejected the application, calling it unmeritorious. He said the EC's duty to ensure fair representation in Parliament was more important than the procedural issues raised. The ruling clears the way for the rerun to happen on Friday, which is expected to finally resolve the long-standing disputes over Ablekuma North parliamentary seat left undecided since December 7, 2024 general elections. Following the ruling, the NPP announced that it will not take part in the rerun, calling the process unconstitutional. Well, this afternoon, the NPP's constituency secretary in the Ablekuma North, Freddie Green, made that announcement this afternoon when he spoke to my colleague Elizabeth Edu on 12 Live, accusing the Electoral Commission of ignoring court orders. Take a listen.
The national party led by the General Secretary came into our constituency and we held a press conference, and our stance still remains that we are not going to be part of this illegality which is about to happen on the 11th of July, which is on Friday, because we believe that there was a case at the court that the court mandated the EC to go ahead and complete and determine the winner of the election of 3 polling stations. We just woke up and realized that the EC is declaring a rerun of some 19 polling stations in the constituency. The first thing, how did we come about the 19 polling stations? Meanwhile, the Deputy Operations of EC appeared before Parliament and he said, we are left with 3 polling stations and all we are seeking for is adequate security to complete this. And they are only praying to Parliament to do something about the matter, speak to the election task force and the IGP to provide a solution to this matter. So which kind of precedent are we setting in this country? We went to court today. We referred to the various affidavits and documents that suggest that the matter is already in court, and we are praying that court will help us put an injunction on the matter. The court didn't refer to anything. The court didn't say anything that suggests that they want the rule of law to work in this country. And the judge is basing his conclusion on a matter of convenience. What a matter of convenience are we talking about here? There is a matter that we need to finish up. We are not done with it. And then you are now dismissing what we have asked the court to help us in justice. It's just unfortunate, but this is a bad precedent. In the near future, they should never forget that power will definitely change. And is this what we want as a country? Are we always supposed to refer to bad precedents and do same when anytime we come into power? This is not fair to us. It's very unfortunate this happened to Ablekuma North, but I know one day posterity will judge all of us.
So that's the constituency secretary of the Ablekuma North constituency, Freddie Green, speaking this afternoon on 12 Live. Well, in a contract, the National Democratic Congress has intensified its campaign across the affected polling stations. Campaign teams clad in party colors and distributing flyers have been spotted actively engaging voters and rallying support. Deputy Director of Elections for the NDC, Madi Jibril, has also been speaking ahead of that election come Friday.
19. We are very for that, but whatever the NPP will say, I think that is just a waste of our years that we are listening.
So,
the only person who has the mandate to declare any candidate winner is Electoral Commission. As it stands, Electoral Commission who conducted and supervised the election says out of the 281 polling station results, they cannot and they have not validated 19 of those polling stations. That means that when they have not validated those polling stations, they are declaring for a rerun of those 19. Whatever anybody says now is irrelevant in whatever, unless we just wanted to waste the people's ears around this time. Whether somebody will agree or not, it doesn't lie in the in the map of the pencil, you will not allow that thing to be done. If on the 11th July, if the Electoral Commission opens the polling station to conduct it, to see whether somebody has the right to say he will not allow people legitimate to come and vote on that day. As it stands today, those who conduct, the person who conducted elections as the Electoral Commission, who has the authority to say, I have declared a result for a candidate, said he have not completed the process. So whether the NPP have a press conference 1 million times, they can threaten, they can do anything, but that is not the law. What we have, I know, is that the Electoral Commission says, meeting NPP NDC at the meeting on the 1st July, says, although there is some information that they declared 34 out of 37 clean sheets, they deceived and lied to the people of Ghana. But what they did truly, including the NPP, it is only 18 that they validated. So today that NPP is making that noise all over, that they've won based on their votes. They should tell us anywhere in the TI where a political party can use his own vote alone to declare himself a winner and go to parliament. If they can mention that one, show us in any of the TI that collecting your own polling station result makes you a winner, then we can never have a electoral today is the kind result. So for us, we were looking for 37 polling station results for rerun to allow the people of North to decide who has won the election. But the Electoral Commission did not accept. They said they are.
So that's the Deputy Director of Elections for the NDC, Madi Jibril there. Well, some constituents are also gearing up in the upcoming election. Let's listen to some of the constituents who spoke to my colleague.
We are all looking up to the Electoral Commission. She is the referee, or that body is the referee. Okay. So whatever they will come up with, we'll follow. So I'll go and vote.
Okay. So Friday you are going to vote?
Yes, sir.
The NPP has pulled out.
That's the some of the constituents gearing up for that crucial election on Friday. Well, the Municipal Chief Executive for Ablekuma North, Musa Kalamu Adamu, has assured residents of a peaceful, transparent and secure electoral process. According to the MCE, the Ghana Police Service will deploy about 500 officers across the 19 polling stations to ensure law and order before, during and after the election. Take a listen.
So far, preparations are far advanced. I believe as the municipal chief executive, so far we've met with the EC, we've met with the Security Coordinating Council, and we are all ready for a very successful election, a rerun of the elections on Friday.
The NPP seem not to be happy in the coming rerun of the elections. What are the security measures being put in place to protect the people that come in to vote on that day?
No, it's not about one party being happy or not. What the right thing must just be done. So the briefing I got from the police, from other security agencies, they are poised, and I'm told they are bringing over 500 men on that day, the police, so that everyone will go about his voting in a peaceful manner, and then at the end of the day, the rightful winner will be declared.
So how is the campaign going?
Oh, the campaign, we started our campaign the very day the Electoral Commission announced that we are going to rerun. As I speak to you, the NDC is currently training his party agents for the second time. And so far, everything is under control. And I know at the end of the day, Madam Rabna Obin will be declared as the winner in Ablekuma North. In any case, she did win on the 7th of December. So it is just going to be a repetition of what happened on the 7th of December.
So that's the Municipal Chief Executive Officer, Municipal Chief Executive of the Ablekuma North Constituency Municipal Assembly. Actually, that's Musa Kalamu Adamu. Let me go on the phone line and speak to the Executive Director for Care for Free and Fair Elections Ghana, David Kumi Ado. David, good evening to you. Always a pleasure speaking to you on 505.
Thank you for having me, President.
Great. So two separate stands here. The NDC is ready to go to that election on Friday. The NPP says no. Now the NPP has also made a U-turn saying that they will not allow the election to happen on Friday. What should be the stance of the Electoral Commission? What should the security operations be doing from now until that day?
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening to yourself and then your cherished listeners. When the NPP do that, then they will be acting unlawfully and they'll be violating the 1992 Constitution, because the Constitution mandates the Electoral Commission to organize elections and also declare who wins that particular election. So that will be their constitutional duty and their constitutional responsibility. Now, all of us, we know that if you have an issue, you disagree with some decisions by leadership, you seek redress from the competent court of jurisdiction. Now, you went to court to try to put injunction on the elections. It didn't work. It means that what you think it is, the court says that per the law, you are wrong. So in humility, you must go to test your pulse, and then you accept the verdict by the people. Because obviously, you cannot force yourself on the people. That elections, I have heard them say that they have won the elections. I have had issues with the Electoral Commission for accepting scanned copies of results. There is nowhere in the law, in our electoral law, that allows the Electoral Commission to use scanned copies from parties, contesting parties. So for me, I think that the Constitutional Review Committee that is doing their work, and our electoral laws must also be re-looked at, so that things will be spelled out vividly, clearly, so everybody will have a better understanding. Because it becomes an illegal document, because it is not one that is coming from the Electoral Commission. You know that a lot of people can get hold of a pink sheet, which is a Form 8, and do anything with it, and especially will not present the original copy, but presents either the carbon copy or a scanned copy like what we are witnessing. So that is not something that must be accepted by the Electoral Commission or anybody. So if you look at all our contribution towards this particular Ablekuma North issue, we have been calling on the Electoral Commission to conduct a rerun, because the Electoral Commission itself do not have the actual figures, and some of the figures has been contested or maybe has been denied by its own returning officers. There was the urgent need that the Electoral Commission do a rerun of the elections at those polling centers that had the challenge. And I think that if the Electoral Commission is doing so now, it shouldn't be a challenge. Because why? An election that I have written an exam, and there is a dispute, there's a challenge with the exam. My exam paper is not found. And then the lecturer says that it's going to give me a pass mark, a C. And I said, no, I have done better than a C. And you said we should rewrite. It shouldn't be a challenge for me. If only
I'm sure it is becoming a challenge for the NPP, because initially it was just 3 police stations, and then what they see, the Electoral Commission made a U-turn and increased that to 19.
You see, the Electoral Commission has explained to us the reason why it has changed from 3 to 19.
Yeah.
The Electoral Commission has indicated that its presiding officers says that they couldn't vouch for the numbers that are on the scanned copies. I think that this is a genuine cause for us to do a rerun at those polling centers. Because a rerun, obviously, you don't know what's in the minds of voters.
Sure.
Unless you want to say that all those who voted for the NPP are dead, or they've moved away from that political party, or their names have been cancelled from that constituency, or the polling center, or that branch, or their names have been removed from the register by the Electoral Commission. That all of us, we are going to fight against that and will ensure that it never happens. But that is not the case. Both parties, you cannot, no one can be sure of winning the elections, everybody will say I'll win, and it's based on providing confidence to the people. Apart from that, you cannot. It is like when you play football. You cannot say that, oh, because Bausa and let's say Hasopok or Kotoko, Bausa is well known and they play well, so obviously, or whichever way they are going to win. Something can happen and it will change.
Okay.
So for me, I think that if for any advice, I will tell them, go into the polling centers. That is your stronghold. You shouldn't be afraid. Go and campaign. You have more voters there. Let them come out and vote for you, so that at least sleeping dogs will go to lie. But for where we are now, there's no one that can be declared because of what? There are no documents, there are no accurate figures, there are no figures that we can vouch for, that the Electoral Commission can use to declare anybody as a winner.
I see. So from where you sit, you think that the anomalies have already been caused, so the NPP should go into the election come Friday?
Obviously, yes, especially when you have even gone to court.
Okay.
And court says that you don't have a case.
Very well.
Go and contest the elections. I think they should go.
Okay, right, David, thank you so much for your time this evening. That's the Executive Secretary of Care for Free and Fair Elections, David Komiado, helping us understand the dynamics into the Ablekuma North constituency election.